Good morning, good morning. Morning to everybody, morning. Morning, how's everybody doing? It's a morning jog. And we're gonna try to go up that hill right here that I have gone up too many times on a morning jog and try to talk to you guys. Meanwhile, I'm running all the way up there. We're gonna go all the way up there again to see how, it's already done. But I wanted to go all the way up there today in the morning. Look at this beautiful day, man. That's the United States over there. The sea. And we're gonna go all the way up that wall. All the way up there. I've been up there with our colleague and friend Ben Berquam and my partner, Conservative Anthony. By the way, he did an enormous and great job yesterday in DC, broadcasting the riots and everything that was happening over there in Washington. Let's see how my condition is to go up a hill. I've been running this whole week on turf. Let's see how it is. Let me change the camera here for a little bit. Just gonna go up all the way up there. The way up there. Change the camera before we start jogging. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. Good morning to everybody. We're gonna go up that wall like we have gone so many times. And not only that, I'm gonna talk to you guys meanwhile I'm running and meanwhile we're going up about Vice News. Vice News released a statement and released an article saying that migrants are being returned back home by coyotes. That is crazy. We talked to our colleague in Tapachula, Chiapas, Carlos Mejia Lopez, as our colleague in Tapachula is saying, yes, it is a confirmation. A lot of the migrants are returning back home due to the fact that COVID has affected them and has affected their entrance to the United States of America. What does this mean, people? It means that their court dates that they were assigned to be on June, July, August, September, and October, they're being pushed all the way to November. And the speculation is that a lot of the courts are not going to accept the asylum or the refugee plea. They're going to give them another extension, which people are getting desperate because on December, everybody in the court goes on vacation, which the migrants are getting desperate and they're going back home. Now, this is crazy. This is one of the things that I really, I'm so upset with the United Nations because they're pushing migrants to migrate and the ACLU and all these people to migrate. And when they're migrating, they don't know that as soon as they get to this, kind of like, let's start running. Let me check my time. 10:25, 11:15, 45 minutes. Let's start doing our morning jog. Let's see if it is easy to go in there like it was before. And as you guys can see, it's a 2-layer wall. So I've been here multiple times. You know, I have climbed this wall, this part of the wall, and gone down to a cliff and then gone up. Show you guys this, but I wanted to come over here. There's a nice neighborhood, and there's a border patrol over there all the way to the back. And as I was explaining to you guys, it is amazing what the United Nations is doing. The United Nations and the ACLU and all these nonprofit organizations, they're telling migrants, come, migrate. It is okay. Don't worry about it. We got you. And when they get over here, they find themselves in the worst scenario of their lives. They have to go to a shelter. They have to live under horrible conditions with a scattered dream created by the United Nations. Scattered dream created by these globalists and socialists and communists. A scattered dream that is never going to get accomplished. All these nonprofit organizations, these NGOs, and all these globalist organizations like the United Nations and the World Health Organization, when are they going to be held accountable? That's my question. It's a really sincere and really simple question. Where are they going to be held accountable? We're going to go up there to show you guys a little bit. I've been here multiple times, and I wanted to talk to you guys because today an article released by Vice News said that coyotes are returning migrants home. That's unbelievable due to the fact that they're paying an amount of money to have a possibility to migrate. And the possibility now is none. It's amazing how they're playing with people, the United Nations. These scattered dreams, they're using people for their demonic and globalist agenda. You know, last time it was open to go in here. Let me see if I can get through a place. I believe it's private property, so I don't want to break in. It is private property. Let's try to go in through this place. Right here. It's one of the most amazing things is that there's thousands of them. I'm saying thousands of migrants. There's more than 20,000 awaiting for the political asylum in Tapachula. Let's see if they say something. I don't think that they're gonna say something, but I hope that they don't say nothing. Trying to go up. Buenos días, jefito. Buenos días. Nomás voy a correr arriba, nomás. Si muerde nada. ¿Se te van encima? ¿Por dónde está la subida? ¿Por acá va? Vale, gracias, jefe. Apparently the dogs are really aggressive. Let me grab a rock. Apparently the dogs are really aggressive. That's what the guy's saying. Saying it's weird that the dogs are not coming out, and they're not running you off. They're possibly asleep. That's what he's saying. He's saying don't run because you're gonna scare them. This is the hill that we're gonna go up right here. That's it. All right, I got it right here. So I want to tell you something before I go up. Before I go up, I want to tell you guys something. If the feed gets a little blurry or it's lagging, it's because if I get close to the wall, it lags. So I will try to keep the feed going and explain to you guys what is going on in Tapachula right now. The migrants are being returned back home by coyotes. That is amazing. Why? Because migrants are spending $4,000 to $5,000 for them to cross them illegally from Guatemala to Tapachula. Why so much money? The problem is that the amounts and the quantities that they're paying is because of the pandemic. Right now, the pandemic is so strong and inspections and the borders are so strong due to the National Guard that is protecting Guatemala and also Mexico, that for order for the coyotes to bribe officers, it costs a lot of money. So imagine they're paying $4,000 to $5,000 just to cross them to that little jump, and then now they're gonna have to return back home. So they're gonna have to pay another $4,000 or $5,000. Why? Because the National Guard from Guatemala is not gonna let them in. They're gonna say, no, you gotta wait in Mexico. So imagine $10,000 wasted on a scattered created by the leftist Democrats, ACLUs, and all these NGOs and the United Nations. I was doing a video yesterday talking about the United Nations, how they are accusing the United States of America, the government, of not acting quickly in terms of the police brutality and abuse of power. You got to be kidding me. United Nations has not done anything in the past 4 years for humanity. Only has complicated migrants and lives. Like I'm saying right now, migrants are returning back home without no profit whatsoever. No possibilities are coming back to migrate, and absolutely no possibilities on crossing to this wall, to the United States of America. This is one of the things. Migrants shock themselves when they get over here. I have seen it. I have interviewed it. I have witnessed it myself. As soon as you come forward to them, and as soon as you start talking to them, they're like, I'm amazed. They never told us that there was a wall. They never told us that there was supposed to be a process. They never told us nothing. And that is the most amazing thing. Get away, Oscar, you're cutting off. I'm sorry, I gotta go in. So if it gets cut off, I'm about to go in there. So let us go jog a little bit as I'm jogging right here next to the wall. And if it gets cut off, people, it's because of the sensitivity that the wall has. Look at that. It's a high hill. So I'm wearing shorts. That's not a good idea for today. So let us go up. This wall has a second layer of the wall, as you can see right here. Second layer. And the second layer is around 25 to 30 feet. First layer is around 20 feet. I have broadcast this 6.57 foot that goes underneath to it blows up a concrete. Whew. Right here. Let's go up. Seeing little birds right here. Morning jog with everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody that is joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. We're live in Tijuana, Mexico, next to the wall, as we're doing a little jog right here and explaining to you guys the situation in terms of migrants being returned back home. It's right here, right there. Look at that beautiful view, man. Beautiful. Migrants are being returned back home. I'm sorry. Estefania Harrison says migrants with a T, not migrants. I'm sorry for my accent that I have. I'm sorry. I'm a Mexican citizen. And I know 3 languages. Hope that you know another one. Criticizing my accent. Here we go. Going up. Right here. Up, 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 up. Up we go. Whew. It's a little road that we got over here. And we got an opening. It's really hot. You got an opening over there, which that opening is for security doors, exits and entrances. This is how high it is. And the beautiful view, that is for the United States. So let us go a little bit. I haven't been up here probably more than a year. I have seen a lot of graffiti. Right here, as you see, graffiti on top also of the wall. This tells you about the level of security and insecurity. You see American workers on the other side, right there. You see a Caterpillar right there. And this is really smart by the Trump administration, as they are generating electricity with panels right there all the way to the back. You see them right there. Reason why is really difficult to get the power plant over here all the way to the top. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's run a little bit. Morning jog with everybody. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. We're live and jogging up to the highest part of the wall in Tijuana, Mexico. I'm getting close to the pillar where is the division of Mexico and the United States of America. That's the United States right there. Whew. On the other side, the highest point of the wall, people, in Tijuana. Now, I have gone to highest points in Tecate, where Tecate is a mountain. This is also a mountain, but the mountain that I went to Tecate is really high. Right here. You see the part of the east side of the wall connecting to the other part of the mountain right there. And you see the part of the sea right here. That connects all the way to the ocean. Whew. Now, I have been here to this particular area right here with my partner, conservative Anthony, also Ben Berquam, recording with a drone how they were building the second layer of the wall that you can see on the far end. And right here, if I go a little bit down over here, Whew. You can see the other part of the wall right here. I have gone up right here, have gone down. You see Border Patrol right there, coming in a quad. And also you see Border Patrol right there parked as they are checking on that side. Right there where the quad is parked. As you can see right there, the quad is parked. Right there you have people living on the other side of Tijuana. Right there, on the where all those tube waters, canals are at. You got people living under that sewer. So that's particularly why he's stopping and why he's inspectioning. I have gone down this part right here. Let me just return the camera to where it was. Really dangerous right here, real slippery. And I have gone up all the way to that area, all the way to the top. There goes the Border Patrol again. There's another Border Patrol unit right here. This right here I encountered not too long ago, probably 9 months ago. I encountered a crash between two Border Patrols, two automobiles. One of them was Tahoe, and the other one, the other one was a quad. They were on pursuit of a caravan of 10 people crossing illegally to this particular area. Where that Border Patrol is right there, that unit right there. On the other side where there's pavement, the quad was coming from the right side and the unit of the Tahoe was coming from the left side. And it was dark, it was late at night. Both of them, they didn't see each other and they crashed at a really high speed chase. Fortunately, the Border Patrol agent was safe with, he was critically injured, but he survived. The one in the quad and the one with the automobile, he was okay. These are the kind of dangers that the Border Patrol comes to. A lot of these people, they don't understand. Look, I'm gonna show you right now. Let me see if I can go a little bit deeper right here so I can give you a glimpse. These are the kind of things that people don't understand. The risks that the Border Patrol are taking. And, the left and the Democrats are gonna say, the Border Patrol is bad. Border Patrol is, they're all white people because the United States Customs are bad. All of the time now. But they don't talk about how many of them have passed away, how many of them have died from giving it all to the protection of their country. And this is one of the examples that I was giving you right now, how they risk their lives on only driving on pursuit. Look at the Border Patrol all alone right there. You don't even know who is on that mountain, and it's only one man. Now, these are the kind of locked door, secure exits and entrances that they have. The Border Patrol has the ability to have a control in their automobiles or in their units for them to open that electrical door. Also, there's a control room in Border Patrol offices that they open, they have a name for the door. If it is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever it is. So they called office and say, open door D, I'm coming through. And that is one of the examples right there. It is as it is open right now. And it is showing how the ability. Now, I will tell you something right here. Let me change the camera so I can say hi to everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm on top of the mountain. We did a little jog right here. Now, let me tell you something about this. Right here. Where is it? Right there in the back. I think I'm pointing correctly to that place. That was no payment before. Border Patrol used to go on their units on rocks, on dirt. And it was really hard for them to get all the way to the top. Thanks to the administration of Donald Trump, now they have the ability, and also they have the privilege of getting better roads. Now, you see two roads of pavement right here. One on the left side. Let me focus on the camera. Where are you at? Right there. One on the left side and one on the right side. Those were non-existent. Those were non-existent in the Obama administration. Those were non-existent in the George Bush Jr. administration. Those were non-existent in George Bush administration. In the Clinton administration, it was all dirt. It was like this. So imagine how difficult it was for them to get up, for them to move all the way up to the hill and to pursue and to arrest, people. It was amazing. Yes, I'm a nopal, and I'm proud to be one. For the Mexican Americans that they're coming into my live feed, and for all the Latinos and Hispanics that they're coming into my live feed, let me tell you something. For you, just specifically for you, proudly born in Mexico, orgullosamente mexicano, proudly born in Mexico, proudly live in Mexico, in Tijuana, Baja California. Proud. I'm damn proud to be a Mexican, and I'm damn proud to be born in Tijuana, Baja California. I will tell you something. I'm not a coward, and I don't betray my country. I'm jumping illegally to a wall and going to another country to work on another country, to be a traitor to our nation. You are a traitor. You are a shame to all Mexicans. I'm not. I live over here. You live over there in the United States of America, making dollars and eating hamburgers and eating all these French fries. Muy rico, muy sabroso. Meanwhile, over here, your people are dying, struggling, trying to fight the system and trying to fight the corrupt socialists and the corrupt communists that we got in our country. You over there that you're criticizing me, that you're opening your big mouth. You that you're Mexican American and you're Hispanic. You are the traitor. You are trading our country by jumping illegally and going over there to work on somebody else's and working on somebody else's land. You over there, instead of working on your land, you're jumping and working on the United States citizens' land. Why don't you go through that front door? Why you're not a coward? Why are you being a coward? Why are you jumping through other parts? Why? Why you don't do things right? Why a wall has to be put? Because of all the irregular entrances. It's more than 72,000 kids were trafficked and they were detained at the administration of Trump. 72,000 children, unaccompanied children, were detained at the borders because of the migrant caravans. 72,000. 72,000. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, and not eight. 72,000 children were trafficked through this wall, through these areas. 72,000 unaccompanied children, which they were trafficked through fake marriages, fake families, and through non-profit organizations, that they were coming over here and violating our Constitution. You, the one that is criticizing me, violating the Mexican Constitution. You call yourself Mexican? You're not. Violating our Constitution, Article 33 of the Constitution. Violating our Constitution. Coming over here with no permit, no law permit. These non-profit organizations with no law permit coming over here and crossing people illegally to the United States of America. Illegally. Fact checks. Go over there and Google. Read. Lee, ignorante. Lee, llénate el cerebro de conocimiento, por favor, lee. No seas ignorante, no tengas popó en la cabeza. Aprende a leer. Read. We need to understand the problematics that is happening over here. 28% in the administration of Trump has increased on arrest with heroin, traffickers of heroin. 238% were the increase on arrest in Arizona. My God, in terms of trafficking heroin. 248% in all the state of Texas and also with New Mexico on trafficking heroin. That has happened with the administration of Trump. Whether you like it or not, walls work. Walls give protection. Walls stop the irregular entrances and the trafficking of children and the trafficking of women and the trafficking of organs. Everything that was happening in the Obama administration. Everything. Fast and the Furious, infesting our countries with guns, without no walls, without no protections, without no nothing, causing damages to our country, causing, emboldening and getting and feeding the cartels over here in our country of Mexico. Fast and the Furious, deportations, the highest president that ever deported Mexicans in the history. Obama. It was the president that deported more Mexicans in history. Right here. There was no wall. Everybody was defected. Everybody was deported. Recycling business. Deported, you come back. Deported, you come back. Obama working with the MCC, GEO administration, prisons, and CCAs to get money, to get a profit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Eres Mexicano? We're Mexicans and we're proud. There's a lot of Mexican people that they're working hard on the other side of the country. Hard and legally, and they're trying to do the best that they can to work hard on the other side of the country. There's a lot of Mexicans that they're doing their best to demonstrate to the United States citizens and demonstrate to the United States government that they deserve the chance to work hard and to be on the other side of the country. You, by going into rallies of Black Lives Matter and demonstrating that you are only for rioting and looting, you are a shame to our flag. You are a shame to Mexicans. There are Mexicans that are working hard in the field, on gardening, waiting tables, studying to graduate from college. Mexicans that really want to do things right. And because of you, we get shamed. Because of people that they're doing things illegally and they're doing things that they're not supposed to be doing, like looting and rioting with Black Lives Matter, we get shamed on the other side. Nopal, you calling me a Nopal? Proud to be a Nopal. Hell yeah, proud to be Mexican. But I do things right. There's a door. Why are you jumping through a door? Why we have to migrate through seas, through deserts, through jungles? Why? Why our people have to die and migrating like that? Let's fix the system in our country. Fix the corrupt system in our country of Mexico. Fight the corruption in our country of Mexico. Fight the corruption of the police in our country. Fight every single corrupt official and every single corrupt politician that is in our country. Let's fight it over here. Why are you preaching over there? You're not helping nobody over there. You're supposed to be over here, helping us over here in our country, not over there, preaching when nobody can hear you, preaching when no, you're not helping anybody. You're not helping over anybody over there. You need to be over here. ¿Qué dice, paisano? No, estoy bien. Ya dijo. These are the kind of people that you get over here on the top. They're coyotes, and they're always walking around. If you're in their area, and if you're affecting their job or you're affecting their area, immediately they come out. Immediately they come out. Immediately. Man, I'm telling you right now, all these, we need to educate ourselves. We need to better our education to whatever the reality that is happening to all these Mexican, American, Hispanics, and Latinos. Let me tell you something. I'm right here next to the wall. Democrats call you a minority. Democrats call you a minority. That is degrading your persona. That is degrading your persona. You're not a minority. As soon as you step on the other side of that great country that is the United States of America, you're not a minority. You are an American. You're not a colored person. You are an American. A American. You're not a minority. You're not a victim of the system. You're not. You're not a victim of that country that is the greatest capitalist country that provides not only for you but for the world. Why are you kneeling down on that great country? Why? When that great country gives you the freedom and the liberty to loot, not only to loot, to riot. That great country, that capitalist country on the other side, gives you the freedom to go and work on your capitalist job, pay your capitalist bills, pay your capitalist phone with your capitalist laptop, your capitalist life, to pay for your capitalist schools of your capitalist kids that they're dressed on capitalist clothing. All of that. You get it out of that country. And you get the disrespect of people kneeling down on the flag. You Mexican American, do you remember when you used to be over here on Mexico? You remember? Before you migrated, you remember when you used to be over here making pesos every week, struggling, eating rice with beans and tortillas, proudly eating rice, beans with tortillas. Remember? You remember? Now that you jump this fence, you change. Where were all those conservative values that he used to have? Where were all those conservative family values that he used to have? Where was that pride and orgullo of not kneeling down to nobody else's flag because that's a sign of disrespect? Where are they? You forgot about them already? You forgot about them? But as soon as you jump and through that wall, you become a Democrat. You become a liberal. You become a victim of the system. You become a victim of a white man because you can't do anything because of the white. Because all the Border Patrol is white. All the United States Customs is white. All the law enforcement is white. And the system is white. So you can't make it, right? But you were making it over here. Where you were making 1,000 pesos a week. But over there, no. Over there, you want more. You want more. Right? You want more, right? Remember? More than 52% of the military, 52% of the military, it is Hispanic and Latino. How is that right? How is that accurate? More than 52% of the military is Latino and Hispanic. Imagine, 52% of the greatest military, the most strongest military in the world is Latino, Hispanic, and colored, willing to die for that country. And you jump to the other side and you kneel on a flag that is giving you the opportunities, everything in life, the American dream, the one that you just dreamed about so strongly that one day you will get the opportunity to cross to that country and to be on that country. And sometimes you're standing right here like me and seeing that wall and be like, one day I will cross to the other side legally. Do you remember? Remember? What has Black Lives Matter done to you? All the other people of color. What? They have helped Hispanics? Now all of a sudden everybody protesting for Jacob Blake. What happened to Vanessa Guillen? Why nobody was doing riots with Vanessa Guillen? The little kid, Cannon Hynant. Now everybody, all these leftist Democrats, disgusting justifications of saying, oh, now you're trying to bring a kid into a racial problem. That is disgusting. Disgusting is you. You that you're destroying the greatest country that exists to riots and looting. What is your purpose? All these 19-year-olds, 20-year-olds, that they don't even know what communism is. They don't even know what socialism is. They don't even know that over here in our country, you start working at 10, 11, 12 years old. Over there, you want everything for free. You want free education, free healthcare, free everything. You want free everything. Where were the men? Where are the men that they used to serve their country? There was a draft back in the 1940s or 1930s or 50s, I don't remember. And everybody, instead of going to the draft, they volunteered. They went to the offices and said, no, I want to serve the country of the United States of America. I'm young, I'm 18, I'm 19. Put me in there. Hell yeah, I want to protect this country. Whatever happened to that? That doesn't exist anymore. You got to put a wall now to make people understand that there's an interest, that the trafficking of people and the trafficking of children, it is happening. The trafficking of guns, the trafficking of drugs. Mexico, for all the people that they are against the wall. How are you going to be against the wall if Mexico is number one in the world for cartel activity? Number one in the world for cartel activity. Have you guys seen what is happening in Tamaulipas, in Sonora, in Juarez, in Tijuana? So they're supposed to be open. Let all the drug traffickers, let all let all the human traffickers, let all the child traffickers in, right? All the pedophiles and all the people that they have made, great offenses to all this country. Let them in. Don't matter. Mexico is number 2 for child trafficking in the world. Number 2 for killings of women. Number 4 for human smuggling. And number 5 for clandestine bearings. And you complain about a wall? There's a reason why they put a wall. There's a reason why. The United States of America, in my country of Mexico, is under attack by globalists and communist people. The Communist Party of China implementing a pandemic to hurt the world and to destabilize the economy and to bring the new world order with artificial intelligence and the technology of the 5G. Nuclear testing is being done by North Korea and also by Russia, feeding artillery to Iran and Iraq, and also them feeding Hezbollah. Nicolas Maduro, the socialist dictator, trafficking metric tons of cocaine around the world. That is one of the reasons why William Barr put a number on his head of $15 million for whoever says where he's at. And you're talking about that you complain about a wall, right? Read facts. Understand how they want the United States to bend on their knees. They want the United States to kneel down. They want the United States to be sandwiched by globalists. The globalist compact of immigration signed by Canada and signed by Mexico, but it was not signed by Donald Trump. Why? There's a reason why. Because of all the things that have been happening to our country of Mexico. The globalist compact of education is going to be signed by Canada and again by Mexico, not by the United States. Again, the United States is going to be sandwiched. Pressure by all these globalists, pressure by all these communist socialist congresswomen like Rashida Tlaib, that she was over here on the other side of my country of Mexico, in Tijuana, preaching about this wall and saying that the wall in Palestine was bad. And the wall in Palestine, you know, it was ripped apart and it was taken over. But I asked her one question. Rashida, can you tell me about the 34,000 kids that they have been trafficked in the caravans? And she didn't say anything. But she was preaching to everybody, talking about the separation of families and the separation of children. When we know for facts that Obama was the one that started the separation of families. Get it straight, Hispanics and Mexicans. Get it straight. Obama was the one that started the separation of families and the cages. The children in cages. He was the one. There's no detention centers right now. All of them, they're in the hotel in the Hamptons, in El Paso, and in Yuma. They're not getting deported immediately like Obama was doing, throwing them back to child traffickers. No, they're actually calling their native countries, their consulates, to return them back home safely. In this administration that you so much hate. In this administration that you so much hate. Where are your facts given to me about immigration? I'm still waiting right here. To all these leftists that I have confronted. I have confronted activists. I have confronted activists by Antifa right here in my country. The ACLU, all these nonprofit and lawyers that they're working without a permit in our country. And they don't have an explanation. They don't have an explanation. Their same explanation is victimization. The victimization card. Don't you know you're brown, Oscar? You're supposed, why are you licking the white man's boots? I'm not licking nobody's boots. That is the problem. That you immediately, you Democrat, you liberal, you make it a color problem. It's not a color problem. It is a system problem. It's not a color problem. You make it a color problem. You make us think that because we're brown, we're not supposed to be defending some sovereign nations. You make us think that because we're Mexican, we're supposed to stand with Black Lives Matter, a Marxist organization that is only rioting and looting and only destroying the country of the United States. When has Black Lives Matter done something for Hispanics? Never. Not even once. You're talking about unity. Oh, you know, Black Lives Matter are the ones that they're, you know, carrying all this weight. So they're starting this revolution movement against the system. What the hell you're talking about? Where was Black Lives Matter? We're calling Legend Taliaferro, the 4-year-old kid that got killed on a drive-by by black on black crime. Where was he? Where was Black Lives Matter, you know, complaining about the black man that killed Vanessa Guillen and slaughtered Vanessa Guillen in their military base? Where? Where was Black Lives Matter with the assassination of Cannon Hynen, the 5-year-old kid that got killed by a black man? Damn, nobody's saying nothing about that. Why am I making those a systematic issue, right? Jacob Blake carrying a gun or carrying something he was carrying in his hand. Why do you guys don't understand that what a police officer is telling you, show me your ID, is show your damn ID. Stop. It's stop. Put your hands behind your back. It's put your hands behind your back. That is the authority. That is the law. Why don't you get that in your head? If you get that in your head, nothing will happen. Put your hands behind your back. I'll put them. Put your hands on top of the steering wheel. I'll put them. Show me your ID. There you go, sir. You talk to the authority with respect. There's no law and order anymore. There's no values anymore. All these young punks, these activists, these young punks, that they don't have a job, that they live out of their mama's basement, and they get the money out of their allowance with their daddy. They don't have no job. What the hell you're doing? You're 19, 20 years old protesting on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday. Supposed to be at school. You're supposed to be on your job. My God, people. How's everybody doing? Good morning to everybody on top of the mountain. Right here showing you guys the wall on top of the mountain. I wanted to come over here to do a little jog right here. And then is Isla de Cedros right there all the way to the back. There's 2 islands over there. That's not Epstein Island. So we got graffiti right here on the top of the mountain. I'm going back now. I'm going back down. I just wanted to show you how, you know, Border Patrol agents are still here, you know, working. Look at this comment right here. I like to listen to comments. When black people commit a crime, they pay the price for their crime. You sound ignorant. Holy cow. Holy cow. Look at that, ignorant. And she's calling me ignorant. You're calling me ignorant. So you feel proud about black people committing crime and serving their time. That's what you're telling me? You're telling me that you're proud of going over there and looting and rioting and doing grand theft or doing, assault with a deadly weapon, and they serve their time, not like white people. White people, they don't serve their time. White people, they have the privilege of not serving their time. Have you been in the federal system? Do you know about the federal system? I know. Do you know that the majority of the federal system, they're not even blacks? Do you know that? 62% of all the prisons in the United States of America are Mexican and Latino. That is one of the reasons why we need to educate more ourselves. That we have a problem in our society and our culture. We need to better our race. And you're talking about, oh, you know what? It's because all black people serve their time. That's what you're saying to me? You feel proud about black people serving your time? That's practically you're telling me that you feel proud about black people committing crimes and serving their time honorably. It's not an honor to serve time. It's not an honor to create it, to make a crime. What the hell you're talking about? That makes you feel proud? That's your justification, Democrat, liberal? The one that supports Black Lives Matter? That is your justification? That is your justification. For God's sake, that is your justification. If I sit down at a table and I'm drinking coffee with you for this wall, that is going to be your justification of a front argument with me? that black people serve their time and white people don't because white people have the white privilege? White people have the white privilege, right? Right? You're telling me that, right? What's up with all these basketball players that they make millions? That's not a privilege? That's not a privilege, right? All these baseball players of color, they make millions. That's not a privilege? All these actors, Latinos and blacks, they make millions. That's not a privilege? That's not a privilege, right? LeBron James? LeBron James complaining about white oppression? You gotta be kidding me. What is your monthly salary, LeBron? How much you make of capitalist America? Really? I don't give a damn if the NBA is canceled. You know what? Cancel the NBA. I want you to affect your pockets. You are the one that is hitting yourself on the foot. No, Blue, it is a purpose of a protest. It is the power to the people and give it back to the race. Yeah, but as soon as it starts hitting your pockets, you're gonna be like, whoa, you know what? We need to go back and play, coach. What happened to all those black people that they make millions? And the highest black person that has the audacity to criticize capitalist America, it is your last president, Barack Obama. Talking about white oppression. You became the president of the United States of America, and you're talking about white oppression? Barack Obama? Michelle Obama? Really? And you're talking about white privilege? Do you know actually the stats? And I'm not kissing nobody else's boots. On police brutality and abuse of power, do you know which race is on the highest that they have suffered because of that? It is whites, blacks, and Hispanics. So if I die for you, the one that is giving me this stupid argument, if I die because of police brutality and abuse of power, I don't deserve a protest or a riot or a loot, right? Because I'm not black, right? Because I'm not black, right? Why Democrats and Joe Biden aren't talking about anything of this? Because it doesn't fit their narrative. The president of the United States, Donald Trump, receiving in the White House the mother of Vanessa Guillen and all the Hispanics saying, oh, you know what? He's just receiving her because he wants the Hispanic vote. I am not going to vote for him. But you got Joe Biden pampering to one particular religion and reading the Quran and telling to this particular religion that it's exactly the same. Christianity and Islam. What the hell? What's going on? Is that right? Am I accurate with that? What the hell's going on then? The audacity and the hypocrisy of your comment. Feeling proud of saying, blacks is, they serve their time, not like whites. Oh, wow, you feel so honored of black people serving their time. Isn't that the purpose? To fix the black communities so there won't be no crime? Like the mayor of Chicago, that she's not doing anything about it, Lori Lightfoot, and she doesn't want Operation Legend to go in Chicago because the president wants to fix the problem of violence in Chicago, but Lori doesn't want it. Lori, that Chicago's number 3 for assault and deadly weapon, and one of the top 5 cities of violence and delinquents is Chicago, and number 5. Lori Lightfoot says, no, we don't want federal agents to come into Chicago. That is going to terrorize their citizens. That's what you're talking about? That's what you're talking about? Isn't Black Lives Matter supposed to be about fixing the crime in your communities? The hell out of here. I'm Mexican, man. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to brainwash me. Hell no. Get out. Get out. You're not going to brainwash me. I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of the white man. I'm not a victim of the Border Patrol. I'm not a victim of the United States Customs. I'm not a victim of the National Guard. I got a cousin that is serving honorably the National Guard of the United States of America. I'm not a victim of that authority. If I'm not breaking the law, I'm not a victim. And if I'm breaking the law, I'm not a victim, I'm an accomplice. Get your facts straight. La verdad duele. No duele, pero incomoda. Siempre nos molesta que nos digan las verdades en la cara. Les molesta. Pero hay que aprender a admitir que estamos mal y que estamos cometiendo un error. Let's learn that we are wrong and that we're committing a mistake by not respecting these borders, not respecting these walls, not respecting the laws, not respecting sovereign nations. God bless everybody, man. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let me give you this view right here as we're going back right here. Huge wall right here on the top. Man, I wanna go back here before I go. I remember my partner, Conservative Anthony, right here standing on this place, man. I miss that guy, man. Man, you guys saw what he did last night. I want to give a quick shout out to my partner, Conservative Anthony, that yesterday he did a freaking phenomenal job in Washington. God bless you, bro. You're brave and you love your country. Man, you did a phenomenal and great job. And I remember, brother, you were standing right here with me. Right here. This right here says, limit of the Mexican Republic. Right there was Ben Berquam right here standing on this side. You were standing right here in the middle, and I was standing over here. And we were talking about that one day we will be together on the other side of the United States, and now we are. Dreams happen if you're persistent and if you do things right. God bless you all. God bless this country, the United States of America. Let's go down. Let's start our little jog going down. The problem going down is going to be the dogs. Apparently, these dogs are really, they're really aggressive. So there you go. Right here, second layer of the wall. I'm really high up. I've been here multiple times. Not just, one time. I've been here multiple times. Multiple. So many times. And, I want to give a quick shout out to follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, at his YouTube channel as Conservative Anthony. You also can follow my YouTube channel and subscribe as Oscar Blue, and you can become a member to receive exclusive content. Go over there to my YouTube channel as Oscar Blue and subscribe to my membership and receive exclusive content, man. Also follow Ben Berquam at Frontline America with Ben Berquam, and also follow America's Voice News, the voice of the people. You can download the ad at Amazon.com and also at Roku and also at Sky. You can watch everything, man. America's Voice, the voice of the people. Right there, everybody. We're going right here. I'm wearing shorts. This is one of the things that I think I made a mistake today. I'm wearing shorts. And all these, they're going to say, Oscar, you're such a pansy. They're going down right here. It's an amazing day today. Beautiful day on a Sunday. Trying to realize if life is going to be back to normal because of this pandemic. Horrible pandemic that has affected the economy. And now they're blaming the president of the United States of, the people that they got infected of the United States. Let me just ask you a question. When you see a problem, you kind of go where it generated the problem from. And the problem generated in China. How in the hell the president is getting blamed for a problem that generated in China? 1, 2, not taking care of it quick. He was the one that put immediately to Congress the petition to get $3 trillion for the pandemic. Nancy Pelosi said, "You want the $3 trillion, Trump?" He said, "Yes, we need it." And Nancy Pelosi later on said, "I'll give you the $3 trillion, but you need to sign the bill for Planned Parenthood." Amazing, the audacity of this woman, and an immediate response for the American citizens, and she wants to negotiate with Planned Parenthood. It's amazing. people are telling me go to Parler. A lot of people are telling me to go to Parler. I don't. It's too many platforms, man. I can't get enough. 2 platforms, Facebook and YouTube. I'll try to get another platform going, but it's too many platforms. It's too many. You know, a lot of people are saying Parler doesn't censor. You know, one of the things that we're getting right now is we're getting censored like you guys don't even imagine. Right now is a good audience. We got more than 2,500 people. But sometimes, you know, like, it's amazing. If you were going down right here at the wall for people that are just joining in. Let me change the camera. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. We're coming down right here, the wall, the place that I used to be. I'm live in Tijuana, Mexico. And I'm broadcasting to you because I wanted to go for a little jog and have a couple of discussions with you guys. Let me change the camera again. And let me tell you something. Yesterday, you got my partner, Conservative Anthony, that has an audience of 120,000 followers. You gotta be kidding me. A page that has 120,000 followers. And when he goes live at the riots in Washington, his audience was 1,000, 2,000. You gotta be kidding me with that. That is censorship to the fullest. We need to fight censorship. He went live at America's Voice News, a platform that has 300,000 following. And he had 5,000, 6,000 people. That's a good audience. But you gotta be kidding me. It's amazing how Facebook is censoring everybody that is trying to tell the opposite that is not the left. If you're not part of the left, I'm wondering if I can go straight, but apparently I gotta go through this place. And oh my God, the dogs is the only thing that I'm afraid of. Apparently, we already know if you criticize the left, you're gonna get censored. And it's what has been happening to my partner, Conservative Anthony, and also to a lot of patriots. You know, a lot of people today are for. Oh damn! Here comes the dogs. I'm gonna try to go around. There's 1, 2, 3 dogs. And try to go around right here. The guy's telling me to go over there. This is the problem that ¿Hay salida por ahí? Paisa! Hold on a minute, people. It's like 3 dogs and 4 dogs. And, you know, they put these kind of dogs over here because they have a lot of construction equipment, so... Paisa! ¿Por acá puedo salir? ¿Por ahí puedo salir? Ah, bueno. Let me get this guy some money for the sodas, man. He helped me out of coming in right here to this place. Let me get him some money for the sodas. Hazte para allá. No, hazte para allá, no estoy chingando. This guy some for the sodas. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I want to before I change the camera, I want to thank my moderators and also my our moderators and my manager for doing their constant and significant work for us. Hold on, people. I want to thank my moderators and give a quick shout out to Rain. Yesterday, she moderated. She did a great job for us. So my manager and everybody. Ale va para las dos, paisa. Sale. Después me echo una vuelta. So we're going back right here. And this are, imagine, hypothetical. I'm just hypothetical. I'm talking. imagine this nice neighborhood right here. You see it? That's nice. That really nice neighborhood. Imagine if there was no wall. That really nice neighborhood. What would it be? That really nice neighborhood. Not only that, look at this really nice houses. These really nice houses. Look at that. What would it be if there was no wall? Right here. These nice neighborhoods. You know, one of our greatest Mexican icon singers, Juan Gabriel, that I visited his house in Juarez when I visited Anthony at El Paso. One of his houses is right here. So imagine if there was no wall. Do you imagine how these people live at peace now? How these people live at peace now. These people right here. Border Patrol over there. But how they live at peace. Imagine if there was no wall. These nice neighborhoods, they will be completely invaded, destroyed. So what do you think these people are thinking right now of the wall? Do you think that they appreciate the wall? Or do you think that they're going to say, oh, you know what? That is a wall of division, a wall of hate. I bet, let me change the camera right here. I bet that they're going to tell you, and they're going to tell the United States government, hey, you know what? I was about to put a fence in front of my house, but you just helped me right now, so I'm not going to invest anything. They saved on money. Look at this, man. Look at this nice house. Woo, that's a nice house, man. One of these days. Look at this. And this part right here was one of the biggest parts where human smugglers used to work. This right here was wide open. There was a little wall, the Obama wall, the insignificant. But this was wide open before. And if it was wide open, you had Border Patrol right here on top of this grass all the time. You got the Border Patrol on horses also all the time on top, searching right here. Because still, with the wall, still, there's people that they're crossing, on a regular basis. It's crazy. That is the house of the Mexican singer, Juan Gabriel. It used to be the house of the Mexican singer. The story goes that Juan Gabriel, used to have a person that used to take care of this house. It was a really humble guy with his family. They used to stay here, take care of this house. And one day, Juan Gabriel just came over here and told him, hey, you know what? I give you the house. I'll give you the house. So that's the house of Juan Gabriel. So imagine all these houses. Where's the protection of the people, of the Mexican citizens? Thanks to that a lot of people are criticizing that is a wall. All these people live safely now. They're more safe. So I don't understand the leftist, Democrat, liberal ideology. I really don't understand. All these houses, look at this. I'm just putting the camera so you guys can see all these houses. You got a cruise ship over there. That's nice. That will be nice right there. Look at that. That's nice, huh? Good morning to everybody. God bless you all. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News at America's Voice. We were on top of that mountain. Right there, we're coming down now. You guys see where I was at? We're on top of that mountain. Now we're coming back right here. So I wanted to show you guys again, you know, how the wall is over there on the top of the mountain. Explain to you guys the situation right now with the coyotes and the migrants, that they're being returned back home. Migrants, TS. Everybody was complaining. Some people were complaining on my accent. I'm sorry if I'm doing a Ricky Ricardo on you. I apologize. Babaloo. Really nice day. Palm trees. Really nice day over here. Really, really nice. Let's change the camera right here. God bless you. There's a comment right here that says, "Who paid you?" Oh, wow. Wow. You want me to really answer that question? You want to know who paid me? I'm a Mexican citizen, and I live in Mexico. And the gross domestic product on the first year of President AMLO was -1 of economical increase. So, who paid me the -1 economical increase of AMLO? You gotta ask yourself, who's paying Antifa? Where is all the funds of Black Lives Matter going to? You know who's paying Antifa? Or you just want to not talk about it? You don't want to talk about it, right? Because it doesn't fit your victimized narrative, your victim narrative. Who pays Antifa? Do you know who pays Antifa? Do you know? I know who. I know who pays Antifa. Do you know who? Do you know who? You want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you who? Let me tell you who. Let me tell you who. This is who pays Antifa. Right here. Prosecute George Soros and defund the United Nations. Prosecute George Soros and defund the United Nations. Once again, let me just show you who pays who. So you're complaining about who's paying me, or you're wondering. I'm just telling you right here, prosecute George Soros and defund the UN. Say his name. Say his